Dragon is in countdown. Falcon 9 is in startup. Dragon, SpaceX, go for launch.
You are looking live at Launch Complex 20 minutes away from liftoff of this Falcon 9 rocket for the 26th commercial resupply
What's up, you guys?
from NASA and SpaceX to the International Space Station.
A little bit.
Good afternoon and welcome to live coverage of CRS26. I'm Jasmine Hopkins with NASA Communications. Fueling of the Falcon 9 began about 20 minutes ago, and we are counting down to an instantaneous launch at 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time.
Just wait a little
Tuesday's
bit,
launch
guys.
attempts were scrubbed due to weather, but fortunately, it's looking much sunnier on the Space Coast today. This mission will deliver more than 7,700 pounds of food, supplies, and science to the space.
Okay, are you guys listening to me?
Roll-out solar arrays to power
Wow, look at that view from Kennedy Space Center.
Fresh food production.
Welcome everybody, welcome to the live stream. How you guys are doing? Let me know in the chat right here how it's doing. Let me pull up here the YouTube chat. Oh god, how do I do this? Wow, let's do a launch, guys. I'm sorry for the thumbnail and stuff.
Great, thanks, Jasmine. Hi everyone, my name is Jessie Anderson. I'm a production engineering manager here at SpaceX.
So yeah, I'm
it's
going to
great
be waiting. So
yeah. With NASA. The rocket that you're looking
everything
at
is looking good until now, which is pretty cool.
The Falcon 9 and Dragon spacecraft will be
something is
for the
going
first
wrong
time
with
on
my
mission.
stream.
So far this year, we've launched 4 Dragon missions.
Okay,
Crew
I think
4,
that's
Crew
okay.
5, Axiom
So
1,
welcome
and
everybody
CRS
to the live coverage, my live
SpaceX's
coverage
fifth
of
launch
the SpaceX Falcon 9 CRS26 mission. So look at that. There's Dragon right there. That's the cargo spacecraft. Oh my god. Today's a launch, guys. Today's a launch. Oh god. There we go. There's the second stage and first stage right there. That's pretty cool. Oops, sorry. Look at that venting, right, guys. Guys, look at that venting right there. The venting right here. My gosh. That's so cool. So yeah, guys, let's get into the chat, guys. I don't know. Guys can ask questions and stuff. I'm not seeing a lot of views here. I think this will be a good video. So yeah, guys, let's get started. So I'll be answering your guys' questions. So just let me know. Start a poll. Okay, guys, so, you guys, I'm going to actually, get this customized thing. Any duration, yeah. No, 1 minute, yeah. Anyone, okay. So, guys, let's get into the chat. So welcome everybody to my live coverage of the CRS, mission right there. So I'm just basically editing things. Okay. there you go, guys. Sorry. Just changing a bunch of things. Oh my god, guys, there you go. You could see the launch tower right there, the SpaceX Starship launch tower right there. That's pretty cool. Guys, by the way, recently I just uploaded an unlisted video. Oh gosh, sorry guys. Talking about talking about the new launch of the not launch, sorry. Blender Market. Oh my god, of my add-on. There you go. I can finally speak right there. So guys, let's actually listen into SpaceX. Well, yeah.
Space Center in Houston, Texas.
Let's do it.
Mission Control Houston is the nerve center for space station operations, and our flight control team is on console as they are 24 hours a day and are ready to support today's cargo launch. Leading the team in mission control during today's launch and
so guys, today I don't have webcam. Sorry guys, but
NASA Flight
yeah.
Director Adi Bulu.
Guys, I saw the moon. I saw the moon through here, guys. That's pretty cool. I even took some photos. So
Now, the 7-person Expedition 68 crew
tomorrow I'll probably be editing a video and releasing it with his Discord.
And Josh Cassida, as well as JAXA or Japan
So you
Aerospace
could see
Exploration
it
Agency
T-minus
astronaut Koichi
14
Okada,
minutes
and
into
3 Russian
launch.
cosmonauts, Sergei
Pretty
Korolev,
exciting right
Prokofiev,
there.
Dmitry
Guys, there's
Shevchenko, and
93
Vladimir
viewers
Putin.
on my
When
stock
Dragon
and
arrives to the
Terry's
space station
launch
on Sunday, it will
currently
dock to the
by
Zenit
the
or space
by the
facing
recording of
port
this
the
stream.
Harmony
That's pretty
module,
cool. Thank
and
you guys so
NASA
much.
astronauts Josh Cassida and Nicole Mann will be on tap to monitor the approach and docking. Dragon will spend about 45 days attached to the International
Sorry
Space
guys for
Station
the how
before it
to
undocks
add
and
glow
returns
to any
Earth with
objects in
critical
Blender.
research and
Have
refueling
to
cargo
remake
and
that
splash
because
set on
of
the coast
the
of Florida. But for now,
because
everything
of
continuing to
the
look good on
voice
the
is
station
too
side for
low, I
today's
think.
launch.
I don't
So
know.
we'll toss it back over to you,
Let's
Jasmine.
just
Thank you, Sandra and Megan, for those updates. We are now about 13 minutes and counting from liftoff of CRS26. So let's get a closer look at some of the science flying on this mission.
look. Let's have a oh, that's nice. That's nice. Somebody get a screenshot of that. There. Ooh, that's a nice fuse. Look at that. Okay, guys. Let's. Yeah. I want to. Let me give a shout out to Ryan King Art. Ryan King, you are great at doing this. Okay, 2 viewers. Wow. Thank you, guys. Okay, okay, so guys, special shout out to Ryan King. Ryan King, are you watching this stream? Are you watching this stream, Ryan King? I bet he's not. I actually sent him a link. Okay, yeah, special shout out to my Discord mods. So yeah, special thanks to them. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Shout out to Joey B. Bizzle from BPS Space. Shout out to NASA, Portugal Space Agency. Shout out to SpaceX, to NASA, ESA, all of that. Okay, that's pretty cool.
The VEG-05 experiment on CRS-26 could help feed astronauts as they explore deep space in the future. In this experiment, small tomato plant seeds are grown in 2 veggie chambers with different LED light conditions for 104 days. Then they are analyzed for how many tomatoes they grow and their nutritional composition. Station crew members will rate their flavor, texture, and juiciness. This resupply mission will also increase the power on station with 2 new roll-out solar arrays. These are also called IROSAs. After being installed on upcoming spacewalks, the arrays will roll out using
those are those
energy, almost
pretty
like a
cool
yoga
looking
mat.
solar
The
arrays, guys.
IROSA is a new design
Pretty
that
cool.
uses one piece of flexible material that snaps open in space. We are now at T-minus 11 minutes and counting from liftoff of the 26th commercial resupply services mission from both NASA and SpaceX to the International Space Station. So let's bring back Jesse now to tell us more about today's launch and Dragon. Jesse?
Thanks, Jasmine. As we near the end of the year, today's mission marks SpaceX's 192nd overall launch and the 5th flight of Dragon to the International Space Station this year, following the launches of Crew 4, Crew 5, Axiom 1, and CRS26. To give a bit of history, Dragon has been flying for 12 years. Dragon made its debut at the orbiting lab in 2012 as the first private spacecraft in history to visit the International Space Station.
That's true,
Now,
guys.
since then,
That's
it's made
true. That's
32
amazing.
trips to and from the orbiting lab, and today Dragon is one of the few vehicles that can deliver significant cargo to the space station and the only vehicle that can deliver cargo from it. Falcon 9 and Dragon were both designed with reflight in mind, and the vehicle hardware is built to support multiple missions with minimal refurbishment. Now, to date, 16 of our missions have flown on flight-proven Dragons, while today's launch marks the first
That's
flight
a
for
pretty
this
cool
particular
graph,
Dragon and
guys.
Falcon 9.
Pretty cool
We
graphs
do
right
plan to
there,
recover
guys.
and
So
fly
you
both
can
the vehicle and spacecraft
get
again
a
in the
view
future.
from that. That's pretty cool.
Now, so far, we've reflown first stages 127 times, and that includes Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy flights, and are planning to recover this one on our drone.
Join
ship
our
just for the
Discord, guys.
instructions
Join my
today.
Discord.
Now, if successful, it will mark the 153rd recovery of an orbital-class rocket. Now, we're at T-minus 9 minutes until liftoff, with the range and weather tracking green for an on-time launch. So we'll turn it back over to you, Jasmine.
Thank you, Jesse. There are also several international partners contributing to the science and research on today's mission. Earlier this week, I had the honor of speaking with Carlos Moura, president of the Brazilian Space Agency, about today's launch. Let's take a look at what he had to say.
Oh my god, seriously?
There are several international partners flying as part of the CRS26 mission. I'm so glad now to be joined by Carlos Moura, president of the Brazilian Space Agency. So glad to have you here.
Thank you, Jasmine. We are open to discuss a lot of good opportunities with NASA and the United States.
Right, and one of those great opportunities is the Sport CubeSat. The Brazilian Space Agency partnered with Marshall Space Flight Center to create that. Tell me more about it.
It will investigate a phenomenon that occurs in the South Atlantic around Brazil and affects communication, GPS signals. So it's important not only for Brazil, but for everybody that passes in that region.
Right, and I'm glad that you mentioned that it's not just one region, it's several regions. You know, we're not just looking at one place, but we're really helping each other out. Why is international collaboration so important?
Well, space is an open domain. We can share opportunities. We can advance in the science. We can share the risks. So that opportunity with NASA opened a new domain for us, not only with the nanosats, but with all other missions, scientific and technological missions also. We have a good future ahead.
Oh, absolutely. A very bright future. You're also helping with the Artemis missions. Can you tell me how the Brazilian Space Agency is involved in those?
We're involved in a lot of nanosatellites. Some of them are academic. We will have in February the first private satellite in Brazil. It's also a nanosat. We are opening in December the Alcântara spaceport for private operations. So the new space is booming in Brazil.
Okay, so they're always launching from Alcântara. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
With that first satellite with NASA, we will open opportunities for science, for technology, for business, and we hope we can do a lot of good things concerning space around the Earth and also in the Artemis. We have a mission already planning advancing for the Artemis program.
That is fantastic. A lot of great things happening in Brazil right now. Carlos, thank you so much for joining us.
Our pleasure. Go to space.
Absolutely, go to space. All right, now we are just about 6 minutes into liftoff of CRS26. So let's bring back Megan here on Florida's Space Coast and Jesse live at SpaceX headquarters in Hawthorne, California.
Oh my God.
To walk us through the final moments of countdown and liftoff. Take it away.
Great, thanks, Jasmine. It's T-minus 6 minutes and 20 seconds, and the SpaceX team is working no significant issues. Weather is 80% go for
Oh god, I can't.
T0. The range is ready to engine loading is underway on both stages, and will complete
Oh god.
at T-minus 2 minutes to launch.
Yeah,
And we're also loading
it's go
helium
for launch,
gas into
guys.
both
It's
stages.
pretty
Falcon 9
cool,
uses
pretty
helium as
cool.
a pressurant to backfill the propellant tanks as liquid oxygen and RP1 are consumed by the Merlin engines during ascent. Helium load began before the broadcast went live and will continue to top off until a minute and a half before launch.
And to make sure engine startup goes well, SpaceX also performs what it calls engine chill. This happened at T-minus 7 minutes, where we flowed a small amount of the super chilled LOX.
Look, let's
into
put
the
another
Merlin
cam right
engine's
there.
turbo pumps. SpaceX does this to avoid a thermal shock to the system when that full flow of super chilled liquid oxygen hits the prop system. Dragon also began its startup sequence at T-minus 35 minutes when it coordinated timing with Falcon 9. It's currently undergoing vehicle health checks, with the next big step just before liftoff when Dragon transitions to...
So this is the trunk, this is the capsule, this is the docking port, this is the strong back, what it gives connections and stuff. Oops, let's get back to it.
That call out
Brazil,
Look
but
at that.
for every
or
Okay,
we may
there we
hear
go.
called the strong back. We'll begin to
This is
retract
the first
away
stage right
further-
there.
Away from the rocket in preparation for
How do I do
liftoff.
this?
In order to do so, there are clamp arms just below the Dragon vehicle that will begin to open. Once those are fully open, and there you can see them on your screen. Just
Oh, look
below
at there.
Dragon.
They're
Once those
they're
fully open, then
opening
the TE can begin to
these
retract
right
away
here.
from the
Oh my
vehicle.
god. Can't
Now,
you
in these last
hear
few
the...
minutes, Falcon 9 is performing final health checks on its primary communications.
see the actual
avionics, and
arms
propulsion
are-
systems in preparation for flight.
They're just up. Oh,
And
there you go.
may
There's the
hear
top.
some call-outs that engines
top
are
vent
sufficiently chilled as
right
we
there.
get a little closer to
You're-
liftoff.
You're looking live. You're looking live as
There you can see
SpaceX
at-
launches the Falcon
see at the
9 to
bottom
the
of the
ISS.
Dragon vehicle, the
To
clamp
the
arms are
ISS
beginning
on
to
the
open up. Again, once those are
CRS26
fully open,
mission
the TE
from
can
the
begin to
Kennedy
retract
Space
away from
Center
the
Launch
vehicle.
Complex 39A at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida.
Now, as Jesse said, the next visual...
We're
cue
close
we're
to
gonna
launch,
see is
guys.
that
We're
strong
close to
back
launch.
beginning
Just
to
4
recline.
minutes. Under 4 minutes, guys.
Will recline only a few
Under
degrees at
4
first, and then
minutes.
fully recline back to allow clearance.
My
at launch.
goodness, let's go,
Now, the
guys.
next call out we'll hear is stage 1 LOX load complete. That'll happen around T-minus 30
Look at that.
seconds.
Amazing live view.
T-minus
I
2
can-
minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay. 2 minutes.
As we wait for that, this is the last Dragon launch of this year, bringing about 77.
Yep, this is the last launch of this year for the Dragon. But not sure for SpaceX. Let me actually see.
Stage one,
Uh,
lock load, close out.
There's that
next.
call-out we were expecting.
Stage one, pogo.
Our life support and medical equipment, also gym hardware and solar arrays. Been a little longer than usual, 45 days versus about 30.
Okay,
That's to
yeah,
allow
there's
time to
definitely a few
install
more
those
rocket
solar
launches.
arrays. Now coming up in about 10 seconds, checkouts of the second stage thrust vector control actuators will be underway. This is
Here we
often referred to
go.
as
We're
an
getting
engine wing
close
test.
to a
It's when
launch,
SpaceX
guys.
moves
To
the
a
thrust
launch. I'm just
nozzles
joking.
slightly
To a launch.
to make
Let's
sure
go.
that the guidance hardware
Final
is
one.
go for flight.
Oh, there you
SpaceX
go.
does the
This
exact
is
same
the
checkout on
first stage.
engine,
This is
and
the
that
inner
happens
stage.
just
This is the
seconds
second
before
stage.
ignition.
Grid fins, landing legs, strong back lights, water
coming up
water
next,
deluge,
At the T-minus
and
2-minute mark,
tower
liquid
right
oxygen
there.
loading should be completing on the
And
second
right there's
stage, and that will
Dragon with
wrap
the
up propellant loading
trunk
for
and the
Falcon 9.
capsule.
Dragon is also performing its final health checks to make sure that all of its primary systems are ready for its run. Clouds that you see, clouds that you see,
Lock load
liquid
complete.
surface. And there's that call out that stage 2 liquid oxygen
Dragon
loading
is an
now
auto idle.
complete. And again,
Go
those
for
white clouds that you
launch.
see around
Let's
the
go
vehicle
for
is
launch,
the
guys.
shrunk
Let's
gas
do the
bubble
countdown.
that
Everybody in
contains
chat.
liquid
Let's get in
surface
the
that
countdown.
we vent overboard to maintain pressure in the tank as needed. When that gas comes into
Final countdown.
contact with the warmer air, it condenses into white cloud.
Falcon 9 computers will enter startup mode, which is when the Falcon.
Okay,
9
guys,
flight
here we go.
computers
1 minute and
will take
17
control of the
seconds. This is the
countdown,
final
guiding the rocket through the
countdown.
last seconds
This is
before
the final
liftoff.
terminal count. Let's watch as Falcon 9 launches to
And at
the
that moment,
International
we'll hear
Space
a
Station,
call-out saying
carrying
Falcon
Dragon
engine
to the
startup,
International Space Station on the
and Dragon
on the
is in countdown,
CRS
so let's wait for that.
Falcon 9 is
2026 mission
Dragon
to
is
the
in
ISS.
countdown.
Falcon 9
Alright,
is in
so both
startup.
stages are
Let's
now
go.
pressurizing for launch. We will
Stand
next
by
hear
for
at
main
T
engine
minus 45
ignition.
seconds, SpaceX launch director Mike Taylor verifying go for launch.
T minus 20.
Go for launch.
Go for launch. T minus 40 seconds
Alright,
in
range
counting.
remains go for launch. Weather is a go. Today will be the first flight of both the booster and Dragon spacecraft.
T minus 30 seconds.
At launch, the International Space Station
30
will be
seconds. Let's go for
268
launch.
miles in altitude, flying south of Nuremberg, Germany.
Stage 1, pressing for flight.
15 seconds.
T minus
Alright, here
15
we go.
seconds. Let's go. L
Minus
minus 10,
9,
9, 8,
8,
7,
7,
6, 5,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
power,
And liftoff of Falcon 9 carrying CRS26 to the International Space Station. Vehicle is pitching downrange. Everything is looking nominal. We have liftoff.
Solar arrays to space station.
Vehicle is pitching downrange. There we go, guys. Oh, there's some birds, guys. Oh my god. Look at that beautiful tracking, though. Oh, look at that sound. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, guys. Look at that sound. Beautiful, beautiful sound. Beautiful sound. Look at that.
There you can see Falcon 9 carrying CRS26 on its way to the International Space Station. We are throttling down the engines on the first stage, and this helps us prepare for max Q, which is maximum dynamic pressure. It's the largest structural load that the vehicle sees on ascent, and we should be passing through that period.
Vehicle is pitching downrange. Everything is looking nominal. Look at that sound, guys. Look at that sound. Passing through max Q. There we go. Through max Q. Maximum aerodynamic pressure. The maximum stress.
There's that call out that we passed through max Q.
Which is the maximum aerodynamic pressure on the Falcon 9. As you can see, we are coming up on Meco. First is Meco. Oh my god, look at that tracking. Let's see.
All 9 of those engines that you see lit up on your screen there. And that's in preparation for the next event, which is stage separation. That's where the first and second stage separate. The first stage will flip around and make its way back down to Earth and land on our drone ship named Just Read the Instructions.
Just read
the
the
second stage
instructions,
ignites
guys. Always read the
Merlin
instructions.
MVAC engine
Always
to boost
read the
Dragon to low
instructions.
Earth orbit
Okay?
during
Okay.
SES-1 or second
When you're
stage
landing a
engine
rocket.
start 1.
When you're landing a rocket.
And the
okay?
last event is the boost back burn. to
Stage
reduce
So
the
there
velocity
we
of-
go. We're getting close to main engine
reduce the
cutoff.
velocity of the first stage in preparation for atmospheric re-entry. And that whole sequence takes about 30 seconds.
Getting ready
and
for
we're coming
Meco,
up on
main
those
engine
few
cutoff.
events happening here in a few seconds.
There we go. There we go. Meco, state separation. Meco, main engine cutoff.
And Meco.
And
separation
state
confirmed.
separation. There we go. Nice. Nice, guys. Look at that. MVAC
Stage 1,
ignition.
boost back startup. Stage 2, ignition.
There we go. Successful. Nice, nice. Look at that. That's
Some
the.
really
Oh
cool
my God!
views
There's
there. We
the
had
first stage,
Meco,
guys. That's
stage
the first stage.
separation,
Wow, that's
the
so
MVAC
cool.
engine lighting up on your right-hand screen. We also saw
You're
the
looking
first
live
stage,
as SpaceX
kind of
launches.
the view of the second stage view there.
You're looking live as SpaceX launches the Falcon 9 to the International Space Station.
That burn lasts about
There we
30 seconds
go.
long.
Stage 1, boost back shutdown.
There's that call out, and the boost back burn has shut down on.
There
the
we go,
first
guys. That's so cool.
That is the left-hand screen. That's a view of the first stage there. On your right-hand screen, a view from the second stage.
Look,
looking at our
that's
MVAC
the
engine.
nozzle. Oh, let's get this.
On
Get
that
this.
first stage.
There we go.
On that first
Okay,
stage.
there we go. That's the most relevant. Okay, guys, look at this. This is so cool.
Very cool views.
Yeah,
You're watching a
indeed,
live
guys.
webcast for the CRS26 commercial resupply mission.
You're
to the
watching
International
as
Space
SpaceX
Station
launches
NASA.
the Falcon
This
9.
is SpaceX's 54th mission for 2022
Oh guys,
and the fifth
please
Dragon
just
flight
don't leave the
for
stream. You guys
the
are
International Space
you're
Station
leaving the
just this
stream.
year.
Please don't do that.
Now we lifted
Um,
off just about 4 minutes ago from
get
Kennedy
the-
Space Center at Launch Complex 39A.
Oh my god, this is so cool, guys. It's
So for both
launching. It's a
vehicles
launch.
on
It's
nominal
a rocket launch.
trajectories,
It's so
again
cool.
on your left-hand
4
screen
views.
is a
Thank
view
you guys so
from
much.
the
Please
first stage.
just
On your right-hand screen,
continue.
an awesome view of the second stage MVAC engine with the Earth in the background.
let's continue watching. I'm going to leave you guys with the audio
For the first
for a
stage, in
little
order to make its
okay?
way
bit.
back to
So
our
here
drone
we go.
ship, again, just read the instructions. It has a couple more burns to execute. The first is the entry burn. That's where 3 of the Merlin engines reignite. This helps to slow the stage down as it re-enters the upper parts of the Earth's.
Both vehicles are following
Great call-outs
nominal
there.
trajectories.
This entry burn helps to slow the vehicle
Confirm.
down as it re-enters the upper part
Confirm.
of the Earth's atmosphere.
Both
Now, the
vehicles
second
are
burn
following
is the
nominal
final burn
trajectories.
for the first stage. It is called the landing burn, and this is a single engine
Coming
burn
up
that
on
brings
the
the vehicle's
landing burn,
speed down
entry burn,
rapidly in
entry
order
burn.
to touch down on the drone ship.
Thank you for 20 views, guys.
Now,
20
you may
views
see some bursts
overall.
of gas on your left-hand screen.
22. Wow.
That is nitrogen gas burst for attitude control. And then again, you could see the grid fins. You could see 2 of the 4 grid fins
Okay, guys,
on the
here we
first
go.
stage. These are hypersonic grid fins positioned near the top of the first stage. So once it's in the atmosphere, stage 1 only uses the grid fins to steer as it makes its way back down to Earth.
Stage 1
Now they orient the
FTS is safe.
rocket. They orient the rocket during re-entry and guide the rocket
Stage 1
during
entry burn
descent.
startup.
Entry startup. There you go. Entry. Stage 1 entry as. Oh, sorry, guys. There you go. There you go. Entry has started.
For that call out, now you can
There we
see on
go.
your left-hand screen the entry burn has
Stage
begun on
1
the first
entry burn
stage.
shutdown.
Shutdown. They're with the delay. They were with the. Okay, there you go. There you go.
And there you can
Engines
see those
shut down.
engines shut down.
Engine
That
shutdown
concludes
confirmed.
the entry burn for the first stage.
Getting ready for the landing.
Again, next up will be the landing burn for that first stage vehicle.
Getting ready for
in
the landing, guys.
Just about 30 seconds or so. Stage 2 is still looking good on your right-hand screen. Again, a view from the Falcon 9 second stage looking at the MVAC engine. About 20 seconds away from that landing burn
Stage 1
beginning
transonic.
on the first stage. Again, this is a single engine, the center E9 engine burn to help slow the vehicle down just enough to touch down on the drone ship.
Stage 1 landing
Just
burn.
read the instructions today. And you can see that the landing burn has begun on the first stage. Let's watch as Falcon 9 touches down on Just Read the Instructions.
Here we go. This is the landing burn. Here we go. Oh, there it is. There's the drone ship. Oh, get it.
Landing
get
leg
it.
deployed.
There we go. Perfect guidance. There we go. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yes. Yes. And there we go, guys. We have a landing. There we go. We have a landing right there. We have a landing, guys.
Really awesome
Stage 1
views
landing
there.
confirmed.
Falcon 9 has touched down. As you can see it standing tall on Just Read the
There we go.
instructions
That's
there
pretty
on
cool,
your
guys.
screen.
That's pretty cool.
Now, while this Falcon
Thank you
9
so
just
much for
completed
30
its
views,
first
guys,
flight, it
and
marks
4
the
views
153rd
and
successful
29
landing for an orbital class
overall
rocket.
views. There we go. Pretty
Now,
cool,
next
guys.
up, we do have Seco 1 on the second stage. That's where the Merlin vacuum
H2
engine will
okay.
shut down.
There we go, guys. Stand by for the
And Seco 1, or
Seco
second
1.
stage engine
Stage 2
cutoff
FTS
1,
is saved.
stage 2 FTS is safe.
will be coming up here in just under 20 seconds.
Gosh, getting Discord pings. Are you guys listening to it? Are you guys seeing it?
Incredible view there with the Earth.
Beautiful view
the
from the
background.
sun and the nozzle right there in Earth. Beautiful, beautiful.
Seco.
There we go. Seco confirmed. Seco confirmed and shut down. There we go. Successful right there.
And there we heard the call out for Seco and watch as that NVAC engine
Nominal
shut
orbit
down.
insertion.
Nominal orbit
And
insertion.
great call out there.
There you go.
That means we have
Nice.
confirmation of a good orbit for the second stage, still carrying the Dragon vehicle. Now we are T plus 9 minutes into the mission. Coming up on the last
Looking
major
pretty
task
good.
for stage 2,
There you
commanding
go.
separation of Dragon.
Separation. Stand by for Dragon separation. It's going to be epic, guys.
From the top of the Falcon 9 second
Oh
stage,
my gosh, sorry.
which looks into the trunk of the Dragon.
Oh my
vehicle.
god. Stand by.
CRS26 will be joining the Crew 5 vehicle currently on orbit, so we'll be back to having 2 Dragon spacecraft docked at the space station. As for cargo, today we will be delivering more than 7,700 pounds of science, research, crew supplies, and vehicle hardware to the orbital laboratory and its crew.
Look at that
Today,
beautiful
SpaceX
view,
has
guys.
sent and brought back
That
over
beautiful view.
250,000 pounds of crew and cargo to and from the International Space Station.
Let's get to your guys' questions, guys. Please ask them right here on the YouTube chat. Scrub. Oh my god. Somebody said scrub. Who said scrub? Oh my god. And pull. There we go. Nope. False. False.
Some fun facts about Dragon. Dragon has 16
This is probably one of my
which have about 90
one of my
pounds of thrust
friends
each.
right there.
There are no super Dragos on this vehicle, no seats, no life support systems, and that saves weight in space for faster refurbishment time because this is a Dragon cargo vehicle versus a crew vehicle. Dragon also has fixed solar arrays on the trunk. The dark side is covered in solar arrays, and the light side is a radiator to cool the spacecraft. The Dragon can autonomously dock using its navigation sensors and centerline camera. And we are just about a minute away from Dragon separation. Again, if you're just now joining us, you are watching a live webcast for the CRS26 mission for NASA.
Stand by for Dragon deploy. Stand by for
This is the 26 commercial resupply mission to the International
Stand
Space
by
Station
for
for
Dragon
NASA.
deploy.
This is SpaceX's
Okay,
54th
that's
mission
a
this year
look.
and 5th
That's a
Dragon flight to
webcam looking
station
at the
for 2022.
looking at the
and we lifted off just
the
under
Dragon
12
trunk
minutes ago
right there.
from Kennedy Space
Inside you
Center
can
at Launch
see
Complex
that's the
39A.
solar array. You know, guys,
And
there's the unfolding solar arrays and stuff. That's this. Look. This is it. Let's get this updated. Oh, there we go. There we go.
And as you can see there
Dragon
on your screen and
separation
hearing those
confirmed.
callouts as well, Dragon is drifting
Beautiful.
away from
Look at
Falcon
that view,
9's
guys.
second
Look at the
stage.
Earth. Look at the Earth right there. Look at there.
Incredible
Wow.
view there. The next milestone
Look at
coming
the
up
Earth right
is
here.
the
That's
nose
pretty
cone
cool.
opening sequence.
This is
This
Dragon,
protects
and this
the
is
docking ring and navigation
right here.
sensors.
Pretty good.
And that's going to do it for me here
Wow.
in Hawthorne. So I'm going to send
That's
it over
amazing,
to
guys.
Sandra in Houston. How's it going over there, Sandra?
Hey, thanks, Jesse. Beautiful launch, as always. Great to see that. And of course, welcome back into the International Space Station Flight Control Room here in Texas. We are standing by for confirmation of that nose cone deploy. That's the next major milestone that we are tracking today. Now, the nose cone does cover the docking hardware, which will be critical tomorrow during docking operations, but also navigation and rendezvous sensors, as well as the forward bulkhead Dracos.
Oh, Discord.
Once open, the nose cone will stay open until the end of the mission, but will be reopened just after the deorbit burn and prior to re-entry. As we look ahead to nose cone opening, it is a process that involves opening the hard capture hooks with 6 non-nose cone hooks opening and then 6 nose cone hooks opening. And I did hear that that process has now begun. Again, we are in the process of the nose cone beginning to open. These are the same 12 hooks that will hold Dragon in place after it docks with the International Space Station tomorrow. And following the hook opening, the nose cone is deployed with motors.
Beautiful shot right there. Thank you guys so much for 40 views. Let's try to get to that. Thank you so much for 2 likes, guys. Thank you. That really means a lot.
So we are continuing to stand by for the nose cone to open. This process can take a few minutes as all of those hooks do have to open. Once the nose cone is open, the team will have a process where each of the 4 forward bulkhead thrusters perform short impulse firings to check them out and make sure everything is performing as expected.
$40, $41. Thank
Second
you guys.
set of hooks now opening.
41 views. Still wait a little bit, guys. Just wait a little.
Additional steps will also take place once the nose cone is open, and that includes the spacecraft thermal control system, which will automatically be configured after the nose cone deploy sequence has started. The SpaceX team will also configure the systems on the trunk for operations. And this includes performing a health check on the solar arrays, which are wrapped around 1/2 of the trunk. And following that will be some communication reconfiguration with the team just to verify they're receiving telemetry through TDRS. That is the network of satellites that we utilize to communicate with the International Space Station. And then the final group of tasks after Dragon is on orbit, which of course it now is, we are standing by for that nose cone deployment, and opening is to check out the guidance, navigation, and control system. This will involve verifying the rendezvous plan and taking into account the initial orbital parameters, as well as looking at the targeted rendezvous burns that will be needed as Dragon approaches the International Space Station. There will also be a checkout of Dragon's star trackers and Dragon Eye. And we are hearing that all of the hooks are opening, standing by for confirmation of a good nose cone deployment.
Coming up on nose cone deployment, guys. Coming up on Discord. On Discord. On nose cone deployment. What is that view? Is that what I think it is? Oh, that's cool. Yep, that's live. Is that the nose cone?
And we are beginning to get a view as the nose cone does open.
Okay, that's the nose cone. That's confusing me. I don't know what's that view, but okay. 3 likes. Holy crap, guys!
Prior
Thank
to
you
this,
so
each
much.
of the 6 hooks opened
50 views,
up,
guys.
and now we
50
are continuing
views.
to get
Can
these
get
views
to
as the
get
nose
to
cone
50
opens.
views. 50 views, guys. Please, please. 50 views, guys.
Once open, the nose cone, the Dragon docking hardware will be exposed.
Okay, now it's going to... Okay. Now my confusedness.
And the nose cone will remain open throughout the remainder of the flight.
Oh, okay, there we go. Now I'm seeing space. Finally. I was not
Continuing
knowing
to get views
that.
of the nose cone opening.
Beautiful. That's the moon. Are you joking? Wow. That's the moon. That's the moon right there, guys. Check it out. There, that's the moon right there. I think that's the moon. I don't know. Maybe that's not the moon. It's probably the moon, right? Is this the moon? Answer me in chat. 50 views. There we go. Thank you. Now 60, please. At least 55. At least 56, okay? At least 55 views. So, my god, this is weird. There we go. That's the moon.
And we are standing by to hear a good nose cone opening.
Probably not, but yeah. It's pretty cool. 20 minutes in. Wow. Let's try to get an hour of stream. Sorry guys, if I'm like stopping and pausing and stopping and
nose
pausing.
cone deploy complete.
Oh,
Everything
wow, look
looking
at that view.
great on Dragon so far.
So if I'm like doing this because I'm trying to get the cursor, but somehow it doesn't let me. But then
who is dialing in today to discuss today's launch.
Okay.
Joining me is Jeff Aaron, who is the manager of the Systems Engineering and Integration Office with the International Space Station Program. So thank you so much for joining today, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Sandra. It's good to hear your voice.
So I do have a couple of questions for you, and thank you again for taking some time on your Saturday to join us. So successful launches are always exciting, but a lot of work does go in for the crew and the people on the ground. How is the combined team feeling after today's successful launch?
Yeah, that's a great question. First, a big congratulations to the entire team, the SpaceX team for a great Falcon launch and healthy Dragon, the cargo team, the science team. It takes a lot of dedicated folks to pull off a launch. I know the ground teams are excited to get this mission off the ground, especially with the weather we've had of late. Everyone on the operations side is really excited. The flight controllers around the world, Houston and in Huntsville, Alabama, will all have their hands full with science operations, and everyone's anxious to see the science kick off as soon as docking occurs. Also, we have 2 rollout solar arrays on board, so the team will be preparing the EVA timelines, the suits, and the tools for those installs. And there are a lot of robotics with the Canadian arm associated with the mission and the arrays.
There you go.
So the international team on the ground is ready
views,
to
guys.
execute
Thank
the mission.
you.
And the crew has been preparing for the docking, especially Josh and Nicole, who will be monitoring the approach. So I know that the crew and the teams are all very happy to see Dragon on its way to ISS.
That's great to hear, Jeff. Thank you. So my last question for you involves the fact that this is the last vehicle to launch to the International Space Station in 2022. It's been a very busy year, but the year isn't quite done yet. So any word for the teams around the world who have helped support station operations through such a milestone year?
Yeah, absolutely. But let me at least kind of start with a summary of some of the things that have been going on. It has been a spectacular year. We've had 5 Russian launches and dockings. 2 of those were crewed Soyuz vehicles. 3 of those were cargo progress vehicles, or progress cargo vehicles, I guess is probably a better way to say it. We've had 8 U.S. launches. 3 of those were crewed Dragons. 1 was the first private astronaut mission. And then we also had Crew 4 and Crew 5. We had the test flight and docking of the Boeing Starliner vehicle that will hopefully see crew on board in the future, hopefully 2023. 2 Northrop Grumman cargo vehicles, and then, of course, SpaceX. This is the second cargo vehicle for them this year. Each time we launch one of these, we need to undock it, and for returning vehicles, the teams have to make sure that we have a safe landing or splashdown. And each of these missions brings its own challenges: new international crew members, new science, new robotics, and new operations of all kinds. And we continue to have seamless cooperation and integration of all of our international partner objectives to accomplish the mission of each of our agencies. So you asked me for words to the teams around the world that have supported this year. And well, I think I would really like to express my admiration for the teams that make it happen. Those that design, build, and sustain ISS hardware, the scientists, the operations teams, those that work the spacecraft and launch vehicles, those that help us inspire students, our medical personnel, the folks that pack up the vehicle, the crew's food lab, the list goes on. And as you said, these folks are all over the world. You have my admiration and thanks, and another congratulations on a successful launch.
Thank you, Jeff. Those were some beautiful words. I'm sure the team really appreciates it. So with Cargo Dragon now safely on its way to the International Space Station, that'll do it for us here in Mission Control Houston. But do be sure to tune in for docking coverage tomorrow. We will be live on the air covering it all at 5 a.m. Central, 6 a.m. Central Time. 6 a.m. Eastern. So with that, I'll send it back over to the Kennedy Space Center in Florida and Jasmine. How's it going, Jasmine?
Thank you, Sandra. It's going well. We just witnessed another beautiful launch from Florida's Space Coast, and we are hard at work in low Earth orbit and heading for deep space. Right now, Artemis 1 is on a mission around the moon. The Space Launch System rocket lifted off from Kennedy Space Center just last week on Wednesday, November 16th. This mission will pave the way for long-term presence on the lunar surface and eventually on to Mars. The 26-day Artemis mission will end with the splashdown of the Orion capsule, which is set for December 11th, and coverage of that will begin at 11 a.m. on that day. To learn more, you can go to nasa.gov/Artemis. That's going to wrap up our launch coverage for the 26th Commercial Resupply Services mission from both NASA and SpaceX. Dragon is on its way to dock to the International Space Station tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Have live coverage of that beginning at 6 a.m. right here on NASA TV and nasa.gov/live. Thank you again for joining us, and we'll leave you with a replay of today's launch. Until next time, go NASA, go SpaceX, and go CRS26.
15 seconds.
All right, here we go.
Here's launch
9,
replay.
8,
7,
6,
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ignition.
Power
And liftoff of Falcon 9.
Go Falcon, and happy Thanksgiving, ISS.
That's right, liftoff of SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket for the 26th cargo resupply mission, bringing new science experiments and solar arrays to the International Space Station.
Vehicles pitching their range, traveling at 2.625 kilometers an hour. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, guys, that's good to wrap it up. So let's put a launch replay for you because, you know, I'm cool, guys.
Stage 1, pressing for
So,
flight.
no, let's
seconds.
actually go to NASA's
All
space
right,
flight.
here we go.
NASA's space flight.
Minus 10, 9, 8, 7,
Why do I have
6,
a bunch of
5,
Oh, right.
4,
Okay, let's go
3,
to
2.
I don't need ads. I need an ad blocker. Oh, yeah, pretty cool. Okay. Oh, look, check this video out, guys. You need to check it out. It's pretty cool, Ryan King. Wow. Oh, God. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just, you know. Oh, they ended the live stream. Oh, shoot. Can I get a live stream? Oh, yeah, I know a live stream. This one. Yeah, is it this one? Let's get a launch replay for you all. how does this thing? Okay. So, let's, yeah, cool. So let's, place a launch replay for you all. Look at that. There it is, ignition and liftoff of the CRS-26 mission to the International Space Station, flying in board a Falcon 9 rocket from the SpaceX Launch Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center. This is a launch replay for you all. Vehicle is pitching down range. I don't know. Oh, yeah.
27 seconds. Everything looking good so far.
There you go. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh, right. They have access to the cameras. Oh, God. SpaceX should put this one. Next space flight actually has access to some of their SpaceX cameras. So that's pretty cool. I need the cameras. Oh, okay.
Tracking camera showing the Falcon 9 as it heads downrange. Now, 1 minute 38 seconds since launch. About a minute remaining in this first stage burn. Everything looking good. Approaching the T+2 minute mark in today's mission.
That's a pretty cool launch replay. So guys, let's just you know, summer this all with this launch replay. Oh my god. So let's get to 100 views, guys. Let's get to 100 views. So yeah, guys, this is looking pretty good for today's flight. So this is a launch replay. I should put actually a replay. Just wait, you guys all.
Now getting an onboard camera view from the Falcon 9 showing
Stage 1 push back startup. Stage 2 ignition.
Stage 1 has separated. Stage 1 is beginning a boost back burn.
It says like that.
Powering itself. Canceling out some of the velocity, some of the downrange
There we go.
velocity to target a landing on the drone ship about 200 miles off the coast of Florida. 3 minutes into the flight.
That looks weird. Sorry.
Camera showing the upper stage engine
My goodness.
red hot as it continues powering downrange.
Stage 1 boost back shut down.
Tracking camera still showing the first stage as it's just completed its boost back burn.
There we go. That's better.
3.5 minutes into the flight.
This will look better. Or this, guys. Let me know in the chat, guys. I'm just there we go. But yeah, let's just leave it at this one. So yeah, guys, this is going to be it for this live stream. I hope you enjoy it. Just want to get to 100 views, 110. So I'm going to give you guys an option right here. Let's just watch this launch replay right here. Thank you, guys.
Stage 1 FTS has saved. Stage 1 entry burn startup.
Entry burn now underway on the first stage, targeting the drone ship landing. See that in this onboard camera view. On the left, the first stage booster firing 3 of its engines for this re-entry burn.
Stage 1 entry burn shut down.
Entry burn now complete. About a minute and a half until first stage landing.
We have here. So y'all, we have a launch replay for you all. So let's just wait for the stream to reach 110 views, or 120 views actually. So yeah,
Stage 1 landing burn.
this is a replay from the launch and landing credit for next space flight. Space flight now, which is pretty cool. There we go.
Read the instructions. This is about 190 miles northeast of Kennedy Space Center.
Landing leg deploy.
And that's it. That's a pretty solid landing right there.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
Landing has been confirmed according to SpaceX, and there you see a nice shot.
This is a replay for you all.
Just read the instructions. This completes this booster's first flight to space. 8 minutes into the flight now.
Back throttling down.
On the upper stage engine now throttling down to maintain a constant G load on the vehicle.
H2 terminal guidance.
That's it, guys. Yeah, that's it.
Stage 2 FTS.
Okay, guys, I think that's going to be it for you all, and that's it. Let's just pull an SLS picture right here. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it. I'm just going to put one more thing, guys, and yeah, and then we'll leave this. But just don't leave just yet, please. Just don't leave just yet. I have one more thing to get, which is copy the URL from the chat, paste in the OBS source. So this is the chat. Okay, so guys, just please let me know in the chat if everything. You know what, guys? I'm good to do this. So let me just get another launch replay, because I'm good. I'm a good person, and I like sharing this with you all. So just going to scale this up a little bit. There we go. Oh god. Oh yeah, let's actually. What was that? Okay, so let's put in this live cam right here. Oh god. Okay. 3x7 wing. What was that? What is that? Okay, let's just place a NASA space flight right here. That's not. Okay, let's do that. And yeah. So guys, let me know in the chat what you guys are, what you guys are, what is going on with the chat. So it looks like there's nobody chatting, so I'm just going to get rid of this. Or you guys want, there was a poll actually. Somebody that 103 views. Thank you. That really means a lot to me, guys. That really means a lot to me. So let's get you guys want an SLS cam? You want Falcon cam, do you guys? You guys need Falcon cam. Let me get you guys a Falcon cam. What is this? Oh ho. Is this not a Falcon cam? Okay, let's get that right there. There we go. Heck yeah. So there you go. Let's actually scroll to. Let me show you guys a launch replay for you all. Here's a launch replay. Here is a launch replay. This is a launch replay, you all. Here we go. This is a launch replay. Launch replay for you all. Okay. Okay, let's just get to 124 views. Then I'll stop streaming. 'Cause I have a few more things to do, guys. Please. There's a launch replay. So this is a launch replay for you all right here from Kennedy Space Center. So let's just you know, get it out to you all. So yeah, guys, we're almost ending our live stream. Because you know, have things to do. But guys, please just I just need 20 more views. Not 20. A few more views, just like 10. Okay? That really means a lot to me. And also, what it could mean a lot to me if you guys subscribed. So, we're almost at 60 subs, which is a few more subs away from, you know. So that really will mean a lot to me. So, thank you so much. Oh my god. After this, I need to watch a tutorial, guys, of how to make some landscapes for Blender, so I can make you guys an add-on. Okay, so there's a live view. So yeah, guys, that's pretty good. So guys, just waiting here for a few more views, and also, yeah. For those that are just joining, we are watching live, as from the Kennedy Space Center at Launch Complex 39A, after the successful launch of the Falcon 9 carrying the CRS26 mission. You're looking at live credit from NASA Spaceflight.com. So thanks to them to making these amazing 24/7 live streams. There we go, 120. Just a few more views left to go, guys, and then I'll stop streaming. So yeah, let's just get into some questions, guys. Do you guys have questions that you know, it's fun, you know, while I'm here, you guys ask questions. Like, really, if they're like, you know, subscriber only mode is off, so you guys can, you know, chat, please. Any question, tag me at Kion and then write what your question is. Or really, not if at Kion. Or just Kion, blah, blah, blah. Since, you know, my YouTube channel does not have a lot of comments, but, you know, it happens. 124, getting, you know, getting close. Yeah, this 100 views, guys. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. And yeah. So yeah. Oh my gosh, when is Relativity launching? Okay, next. Guys, also I'll be giving you updates for the launch of Relativity, so just stay tuned. It's on December 22. Okay, so it's this year, but it doesn't say. It's next space flight. I don't know. So, yeah. 126, guys. Just a little bit. So that's it, guys. I think that's good to wrap up. 126 views overall. Nice launch. So I want to thank SpaceX for making this launch happen. It was pretty exciting for this launch, and I want to thank these amazing streamers like NASA Spaceflight and La Padre and Spaceflight Now for making these amazing 24/7 live streams. So big thanks to them for making this happen. Without this special credit right here for NASAspaceflight.com. So pretty cool job to do. So follow them on Twitter and on YouTube, and also follow me on Twitter. You guys know you need to follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, guys. Follow me on Twitter. You'll get cool stuff right there, behind the scenes and stuff. And also make sure to join my Patreon. Okay, join my Patreon and also subscribe. Subscribe, really. If you don't join my Patreon and give me money, you at least get access to videos to be the first option, okay, for you to watch. So thank you so much for all of those that have been and thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Kion, and I'll see you all in my next live stream. So see you guys.